Doja Cat, Doja Cat, Doja Cat, and the demons, Double D. Man alive, they're going after it. But before we get too far into this, if you have bad credit and you worry about not being able to get a car, don't stress too much. We can help you out. Take a look at this and we'll show you exactly how you can make it if you just have a job.
Do you need a car? Been shopping only to be turned down because of bad credit, low credit, no credit, bankruptcy, or divorce? Guess what? Today's your lucky day, because now you can buy a car, truck, or SUV, just about any vehicle. It's true. Bad credit doesn't matter. No credit doesn't matter. Bankruptcy or divorce, it just doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, your job is your ticket to your new vehicle. We're Auto Credit Express, and we've helped thousands of people just like you. Antonio H. told us, great company, got me connected, and the day I went in, I drove off in the car I wanted. 100% worth your time. Need a car? Get started now and drive off as early as today. Just text NEW CAR to 88909 right now to get started. That's NEW CAR to 88909. Auto financing the easy way. Text NEW CAR to 88909.
Doja Cat. I don't know if everyone's seeing this. It might just be me. Might just be too strong. Who knows? But does it seem to you like they just have no more concern about what you see them doing it? Does it strike you as odd that they're just doing stuff in front of you and no one's saying anything? Enter Doja Cat. Now, I have been a person that followed the occult for a while. I used to watch horror movies all the time. I used to love them until I realized the influence they have. And when I first saw this image of Doja Cat, I thought to myself, I've seen this somewhere before. And I did see it somewhere before. This particular image that she is disguised as first showed up, in, at least to me, on the cover of a book by H.P Lovecraft, Omnibus on the Mountain of Madness. And I thought, man, this is an obscure book. No one else will know about this book. I went back to see if I could find a cover, because what I thought I remembered was an awful lot like what I saw Doja Cat dressed as. Sure enough, almost exact. So what does that mean? It means that they've been trying their best to bring this stuff to the forefront and to light and to make it more normal for a long time. We're entering into a season called Halloween. Okay. Many of us who are familiar with Halloween think trick or treat. That's the first thing we think of, trick or treat. It's fun for the kids, and the kids just go and get candy. We all know, at least those of us who are spiritually awake, we all know that what it really is about is the influencing of not just children, but humankind with the occult. It has been normalized for decades. Halloween is not new. The occult is not new. This is nothing that is mind-blowing, okay? But what it is more prevalent in public. It was going on. It was taboo to talk about. You didn't really speak about it much. There's a time of year for it. It's selected in movies. You have your thing you can do it. Now, it is pushed as mainstream. It used to be that the occult and horror movies were for adults. Then they brought in children into the mix. Coco, if you remember that movie. Moana, in case you don't know, that one's also about the occult. There are scores of them. And now it's being promoted as normal, cool, and in some cases, necessary. The reason why you're not seeing a whole lot of backlash about this Doja Cat thing is because it's welcome. Doja is simply doing what has always been taking place in the background for eons. Satan worship. It's not new. There's a church of Satan out there. It's nothing new. But it also says something about Christian society. and this is the indictment I'm bringing. We have become the most lily-livered chicken people on planet Earth. We might as well be, when you get saved, turn yellow. That should be your color for identification. We don't say anything. In fact, we are some of the most conforming people on earth. We're silent. We take a beating. We let people blaspheme in front of us. We have no problem allowing evil to run rampant when it is our exact job to stop it. We are supposed to be the ones speaking out about this, yet we're the most silent people when it comes to most blasphemous, ridiculous, outlandish, evil behavior ever seen. But yet we look at things like Doja Cat, and on our little Facebook post we say, oh my. Oh. But you'll turn around in the next couple of weeks and celebrate Halloween. Or you might go watch that one movie that has all of the occult symbols in it and not care. Or you have Starbucks paraphernalia all over your house. Or even worse, you're a Catholic. You see, when we compromise this much, you've already compromised this much. When you stay silent on things this small, inevitably you'll stay silent on things this big. Otherwise, things like Doja Cat and the Grammys wouldn't have taken place. There would have been so much backlash from believers that they couldn't sleep comfortably. But now, why say anything? We've actually created the excuse that, this is just how the world is anymore. That's just how it is. Don't worry about it. We can't do anything about it. That's how it is. So you shut up. And then you wonder why things like when Sound of Freedom comes out, the people that have been boisterous about stuff all year long, all of a sudden the Johnny-come-latelys come in the door, doing no research about anything, but because it's a trending issue, they talk. And as soon as the trending issue, when was the last time anyone mentioned the movie? I'll wait. What kids just stopped getting trafficked all of a sudden? No, the money was made. The hype was had. Everything is over with now. No need to continue. You had to sell. You think it's any different? That behavior is any different than the silence we get with Doja Cat? It's no different. This is a direct result of the church being silent, shutting up. This is the result of humankind who say they believe in God, not actually doing anything for God. Don't complain about Doja now. You allowed this. We allowed this nonsense to take place in the background. We allowed it to come to the front, and we were supporting it. As I said before, I used to watch horror movies. I supported it. Now it's all prevalent everywhere in front of our kids. Mind you, she was scantily clad, right? Dressed like a demon, and that's been all over the internet. Like it's not even blurred out or rated R or M. It's just a picture. I want you to really analyze what that means. That means that things are so bad now that they don't even have to hide the devil from you. Well, at this point, you have two choices, really, and only two. Remain silent or change and start speaking. Stop caring about what people believe. Stop caring about what people think. It's like this. Either God defends you and he's worthy of your defense, or he's not. Either he told you to be vocal or he told you to shut up. And I'm pretty sure he didn't say shut up. So where did we get the concept of being silent? Oh, I remember, turn the other cheek. So that's your excuse. Well, keep turning. Eventually you won't have a cheek to turn because it'll be slapped all the way off. The devil ain't waiting for you to turn multiple cheeks, and he's not going to stop because you turned a cheek. And that's not what it means to begin with. we have a chore, we have a charge. And that chore and charge is to stand up. The devil seems to be doing his part. Why aren't we doing ours?